idea of Memento Mori and 28 years later has more impact than what was let on by Ralph Fiennes' character. Now, Memento Mori at its most basic definition is remember, you must die. The idea is to encourage humility, urge people to live meaningfully, and accept death as inevitable, not something to deny. Ralph Fiennes uses this phrase to show us how to respond to the things that have happened within 28 years later. Since he'd been around it for God knows how many years, he knows about everything that's happened. He's seen people die, he's seen people turn, he literally has giant monuments of just skeletons that he's put up to justify everything that's happened. The reason for that is to immortalize them, showing us that all these individuals were once somebody at some point, over years and years and years since the beginning of the rage virus, being susceptible to death whether you're a human or a zombie. If anything, the rage virus itself is literally Memento Mori. The virus strips away humanity, leaving only violent, raw instinct, a grotesque metaphor for what happens when civilization collapses. It is a death of identity, not just of life. Memento Mori in this context isn't a quiet whisper, it is a violent scream. You are one heartbeat away from losing everything. Your sanity, the people you love, everything, to this virus that you really can't control. And with that, we can go even a step further, to society. Humanity rebuilt, forgot, and most likely will repeat the same mistakes. As we know, the entire mainland is a quarantine zone. Nobody wants to come on land to try to finish everything off because they know that no one's going to come after them. It's better to forget them and continue the world outside. But this idea doesn't just apply to the zombies. It could also be used on a psychological level, especially from someone like Ralph Fiennes' character who has done things and seen things that no one else should. Memento Mori plays into the survivor guilt, trauma, and helplessness that many characters face. The same thing could be said about the kid in Jodie Comer's character. Jodie Comer being with cancer and unable to do anything about it. Same thing with the kid being unable to save his mother. The idea of death never leaving you, even after the infected are gone, is central. Even if you're not an infected and a human, there are still things that will still cause death aside from the virus. And the Memento Mori aspect could literally be applied to the title. 28 years later, no matter how far you go, the shadows still loom. Whether it be 28 days later, 28 weeks later, or 28 years later. It is a cultural death warning. You were warned once, you saw how fragile everything was, and now it's back to bite you in the ass. Or you forgot, and that was your first mistake. You see what I'm trying to get at? There is so much more to that one phrase in this film that nobody is talking about. And Ralph Fiennes' character completely understood it.